live from Grimsby Beach. It's Happy Houshmonday. Hey, Baba, how you doing?
Oh, I'm all right, perfectly all right. I'm good. I feel so good, and still no rules, and still I'm so happy with the birdie. All the birds now singing, and it's all right.
We're singing in the rain, huh,
Yeah,
Baba?
yeah, cold.
Yeah, Baba, how do you feel about this
Oh,
snow, the sudden snow and
yeah,
coldness? I think we're used to it. It
yeah,
always gets bad before it gets
exactly.
worse, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was too cold, gee. It was too cold, and I was with bicycle and windy, cold, frozen. But made it. I made it, and I am so happy. First, it start very hard. Means you got some kind of you don't want to go exercise or something. But after I get there and see the friends become alive
Is
again.
that so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Baba, you went to the YMCA. What do you still just playing pickleball, or what is the routine?
Yeah, I mostly first I go, I get a pickleball. Sometimes I go and a little bit exercise. Yoga in a room is quiet there, and do yoga, and mostly chat with the friends and good. And after a while, I come and sit in a sitting room or a break room and have my coffee, tea, and talk with
Well,
everybody going off.
that's great, Baba.
Yeah,
That's great. That you
communication.
get that social aspect of it.
Exactly.
Vitamin S, vitamin social, huh?
Yeah, that's the meaning is.
And it's very important. I know some people they like to watch this, and this is sometimes a chance for a social
Yeah.
connection. And I think you as well, Baba, you get some of that feeling when we stream, right? Is
Yes,
that what
yes,
the
yeah. I feel I am alive. I am still with the people. I am human being. Everything is.
when you don't feel like a human being, what do you feel like, Baba?
I feel like a lion,
Like a lion? Like
not
what?
lion, like a watcher.
Like a vulture?
Vulture. Yeah.
Why is that? That is what makes you feel that way.
Because I feel I feel so bad feeling. I feel I am dead, and the vulture become a vulture. I don't.
So going outside and talking to meet people makes you feel like a human being.
Not only human, I feel useful. I feel I am still, I got the energy and be happy with all the good people. And all human beings are good. The way I contact with them, I feel so alive. Just change me right away when I am in blue or low condition, then make me so good. And they mostly they are coming for the same reason as I come. That's why we match each other.
So yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a sports community, a
exactly.
community of,
Yeah,
of
you're right.
people.
Yeah.
But besides that, have you been watching anything interesting on TV or in the evenings? What do you
Oh,
what keeps
gee.
you busy?
Yes. Always I watch any means every day. At least I watch 3 or 4 big movie, long movie. 4. All the
What was the
golden.
latest? What was the latest movie? What's the last movie you watched?
Again, last night I saw this thing, Citizen Kane, for maybe 10 time or yeah, Citizen Kane.
That movie's super long.
Yeah, I watched it all. Almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to watch Godfather because I honestly I can't remember if I ever watched any of the Godfather
Oh,
movies.
I
Even
don't
though
know.
I think I've watched maybe when I was a kid, pieces of them were on TV, the censored version or whatever, but I never really watched The Godfather, and it's a 50-year-old
Yes,
series
yes.
now. Without without spoiling anything, don't tell me, I don't want to know anything about that movie, but who was your favorite actor in the whole Godfather series?
You know, I love this Marlon Brando. I love it. That I love him, and he's the best. And nobody came like again like him.
Was that your favorite Marlon Brando?
Yeah, period. Yeah,
Period.
yeah. Is the first, and second is in that movie playing who is that? Al Pacino. No, I saw the old man. Yeah, Al
Cappuccino.
Pacino. He's become suddenly old, so I saw him now in what they call Oscar. This thing. He's old,
yeah, the Oscars.
Yeah,
So
Oscar.
we can talk about the Oscars. I didn't watch the Oscars
I
at
didn't
all.
wa-
I forgot that the
Yes,
Oscars were
same
even
with me.
on. I think many people forgot that the Oscars were happening.
yeah.
And my theory is that they knew the ratings, that no one was watching the Oscars. So they had to do some sort of viral stunt, some bullshit happen
Yes.
so that people talk about the
Yeah,
Oscars
exactly.
right now. Otherwise, no one cared about the Oscars.
I
Everyone, and it even took a good 30 minutes to an hour for the internet to even start talking about the incident, because no one was watching the Oscars
I
at
never
all.
watched it at all. I never watched it at all. But morning when, as usual, I listen the radio, radio California, what they call
You
Los
listen to
Angeles,
Persian radio.
Persian radio always. And they talk both radio in both station about that guy, Billy, and
Robin Williams. Yeah, Robin Williams.
not Robert. Williams.
Robin Williams punched Chris Kattan
Not Robert
on stage.
Williams. That's Billy, that black guy.
Willy
Oh,
Wonka. I think it was Willy Wonka beat up Grandpa Joe on stage, Baba. It
Yeah,
was
for
terrible.
the
I don't know,
wife,
for the,
yeah, he
for the
was-
chocolate. They just want chocolate.
Yeah,
That's all they
want
want.
chocolate. I got it. Right away I got it because for
Because
making excitement.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Exactly. They talk about the baldy, my wife, and all this about that.
You know what? I'm Bubba. We're both baldy.
Yes.
Didn't you get insulted? Chris Rock says that about bald people like us.
Good question. I know. I thought about that because if he don't mean it, and that's why he doesn't mean that he's a baldy or that, because that guy, Billy or Willie, that guy.
Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal.
He was acting because he wanted to show his macho man. I know the background. Before that, he got a problem with the wife, got not faithful with him, and he wanted to show off, and he went slap or something. He did that.
Well, yeah, I mean, we all saw the footage where he was laughing at the joke. The joke wasn't even funny. The joke was like it wasn't insulting and it wasn't funny.
Not
it was
funny.
just it was probably the weakest, most corniest joke
Yes,
ever.
exactly.
It was just so corny. It was just G.I. Jane was that movie with
I've seen that
what
too.
was her name? Demi Moore?
Demi Moore.
Demi
yeah.
Moore's
I saw him
90s movie.
Yesterday too.
It was on the oldies channel, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a joke that, okay, Jada Pinkett has always shaved her head. I don't think she
Yeah.
always had alopecia, but she always shaved her head.
Yeah.
So that was such a simple joke with I didn't see any malice in it, but she got pissed and he was laughing, and then she got pissed.
She looked.
He
at-
looked
he
at him.
looked,
Yeah, they looked at each other,
Exactly.
and then he felt, he better do something now,
Yeah,
because He's on camera. They're both on camera. They know that when a joke is being said, the second camera will cut away to them and be on their faces.
Yeah.
So it cut away to probably Will Smith. He knew that, okay, I should just laugh. And then he saw his wife like angry. But that reaction could have just been a reaction that she was joking as well for the camera. Because people all the time when you watch the show, when one of the comedians are making fun of, they're roasting people, they cut away to the actor and sometimes they laugh with the joke or sometimes they pretend that they're angry or whatever. We don't know what happened, but then Billy Crystal, or what was his name? Robin Williams, he just immediately react like that, which seemed very strange.
Yes, strange. Yeah.
It was really strange, but yeah.
I think that was, if it was real, is weakness too. Weakness. If you
Either way,
punch,
it just kind of. Either way, it was bad for society because it normalized violence.
Yeah.
It showed violence, especially violence between two black people together on primetime TV. It's like, what are you trying to show the rest of America and the world? And after that, and it's over the defense of like trying to defend women's rights, and then this like false pretense.
No, it is.
It was just shit.
Too much.
And in the end, it's just making people rich because more people are caring about the Oscars. More people will go see that Will Smith movie. More people will go follow Chris Rock and watch his show to see what his next reaction is. It just fed the machine, and resistance is futile. You guys are all part of the board, right? So in the end, it was just
we are talking about that. Even we are talking.
Well, that's why I said resistance is futile. That's unfortunate. We don't have our own.
Yeah. Otherwise, and strange, he got that. William got an Oscar too.
Yeah, he won an Oscar right after it. Rainy Road 87 says, Bakir Zatu Sarish. I saw a slap. Maybe you saw the uncensored Australian or Japanese feed. I didn't see that happen. That's a different kind of. That's a different kind of Oscars. That's a different night. They have those kind of Oscars. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I never heard of almost any of those movies that played. I don't think I saw any of them. I saw Dune. And that was like okay. Canadian director Denis Villeneuve made Dune, but I never watched any of them. No. The one that won was called Coda, I think. Was that Best Picture? It was called Coda?
I don't know.
And I've no clue what that movie was about. Yeah, I don't know any of those movies. The movie that Will Smith was in was called King David, something.
King David,
I think it was about the father of the tennis players or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't like those tennis players either. Those
I don't know that.
Dennis V. whatever, those Williams sisters. Remember when they were playing against that that Japanese girl or whatever, and she was getting all salty and stuff, and like getting upset at the judges and all that stuff. Like all it's showing is narcissism. Exactly. It's extreme narcissism being displayed at like its highest level, at the peak. Maybe with the pandemic, the celebrities didn't get enough attention, so they're all acting out. Everyone's having a baby tantrum because they're not making enough money and not enough people are worshiping their celebrity status. So it just seems everyone's going crazy.
For sure, it's like that.
Yeah,
because they are extreme and they want
to displaying
exaggerate everything.
This is the bread and circus you're giving everyone, and you're just making it worse for everyone else. You're just displaying aggression, mental health problems, and then afterwards, probably Robin Williams, Will Smith or whatever, him and his wife will come onto Oprah or some crap like that, and they'll make even more money saying that, we need to heal as a nation. We need to heal as a people. Let's all come together. It's just it's just a trap. And in the end, it means no wonder we don't want to watch the Oscars. Even when they make this clips and all these viral crap, don't watch them. Don't pay attention to them. just watch Happy Houshmonday.
Yes,
That's all.
yes,
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
Yeah.
I blame ourselves. I blame myself for not making enough Pirava Pissar videos, so people have to
Yeah,
watch
that-
clips from the Oscars. I apologize to the entire universe.
That's real. That's like I am like that. All my life I am like that. Real. I
Rotten,
don't
rotten,
plan.
rotten.
Rotten. Apply, no reply. That's good. Always I say that word.
Do you always apply and there's never a
No
reply?
reply. Always apply.
Well, what? Oh, you already told me all the stories about the
Yeah.
jobs. But Bubba.
Yeah.
What-
Forget about the Oscar? Or
Yeah, I
something.
don't know that. I haven't seen it. I only watch good old movies.
I love.
I only
I've
watch old
seen-
movies. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
disappoint.
Oh
Does that mean I'm old now?
no.
Does that make me
you're
old?
deep.
I'm old because I only watch old
No,
movies. I
you
feel
are
the medium is
still
dead. I watch
honest.
old movies, but I play new video games.
That's good because that's new video and game is new.
So I
thing.
don't know if in the future, I
What
think
you-
that's what happens when people get old or when young people want to feel self-importance, they start playing old video games and being like, this is when video games used to be good. This is when movies used to be good, Baba. Movies used to be good when The Godfather
Yeah.
came out. Now with King William, Robin Williams is terrible actor. He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to keep his wife. He doesn't
yeah.
know how to keep her
Yeah.
satisfied.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're right.
Baba, what's your favorite old movie that is not something you mentioned on the YouTube?
I cannot now consider to my thinking. I cannot, but
Well,
very old movies. I've got to think about that.
Well,
because
while you're
recent time,
thinking- While you're thinking, Rainy Road says, please make more Pirava Pissar.
yeah,
I have a lot of memories with them. Can you tell us a memory? What was a memory you had with them?
we forgot. I forgot all what I did because I was drunk those days.
We all have Alzheimer's
Yeah,
now. We don't
Alzheimer's.
even know.
No, I got Alzheimer's. I don't know what's.
My brain's half rotten now from all the Coke Zero I drank to
Yeah.
make Pirava Pissar. And since I stopped drinking
Yeah,
Coke
I
Zero,
remember. You
I
did.
lost all my creativity. I lost all my creativity. It was all in the aspartame. That's all it was. That's what Pirava Pissar was. It was just a bunch of aspartame. But let me read what Rainy Road is saying.
Yeah, I read Rainy Road.
What's wrong with this thing?
You got to hit it.
Parts like Roti Poti and when Baba made cake. So cake was the season finale of the first season because back then there wasn't any web series. I thought that we were making like a sitcom or TV series that was like miniature episodes. So I made them all like that. So our season finale was cake. Remember when you were making that cake and then at the end you put a pie in my face?
Oh, yeah. Here in Grimsby, yeah.
Yeah, just upstairs in the
Yeah,
kitchen
upstairs,
here.
yeah.
You were making a cake and the stuff you were saying
Yeah.
while you were making the cake was intense.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
And then it just kept
then-
like the secret of that was the pacing. It just kept building and building and building until just the pie in the face.
Yeah.
The other one Rainy Road mentioned was Roti Poti. Roti Poti was the one shot in this room where it starts off that I'm playing the keyboard and you're trying to get me to cut your hair. Remember you're telling me to shave your head?
Okay.
And then we shave the
we
head.
went there in
Yeah.
the washroom.
Yeah, and it's just all fush.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
it was hardcore fushing, and then we got electrocuted.
Yeah, and actually was, piece of, or you been out unconscious or something.
We get electrocuted, and then our
Okay.
brains switch. Our voices switch
yeah,
at the end. That was the big.
Yeah, no, I
that
got
was
it.
the big joke
That's
at the end. The big
reason,
switch.
Roti-poti,
That
yeah.
was the reason that it was Roti Poti. Everything was
Oh,
all
no,
mixed up.
all
You don't even
mixed
remember
up.
that. Me and my friends watched him and laughed in hours. Thank you very much. That's what makes us happy is that we could entertain someone. All of this like koso share that Bobo and I have these inside jokes. We can share them with other
I
people.
believe it now.
That's what we
Thank
love
you.
doing. When he said Maiv ham
Manham?
manam mitunam birizi nadashti ham be tochmam bachat. What?
Betoch chapam.
What? When he said mive ham mituni birizi نداشت میوه میتونی همجوری بریزی نداشتی هم به تخم بچه. Can you translate that, Baba? What would that be in English? If you don't have fruit, because you were talking about the cake, right? Putting fruit on the cake. If you don't have cake.
Yeah, if you can put anything like fruits, all kind of fruit. If you got not fruit, we say betochmam, means my balls. You say with my child, my kids' balls. That's the Persian is
Baba's balls.
Yeah,
Baba's balls. Baba's balls. So if you follow us on Instagram, you would see that I posted a picture
everybody love it.
Baba holding these
chocolate
what are they
or
exactly?
Something.
They look
round
like, are they like
sweet.
donuts or something? They're like, I think in
like,
Sweden they have these things.
Yeah,
they're called I can't say it, but it's something
healthy
black
food.
balls, right?
Black balls, but no, different kind of tests. You know, I got 2 tests of that. My is only
it says
you can
froze
balls.
Firuz balls?
Firuz balls.
Yeah. But as soon as you look at it, it looks like it says Firuz balls.
Yeah, Firuz balls.
This is pretty
That's
funny. Who got you that? Who found that?
My friend, before my boss, my friend, John. John found it.
Was it John or his
no,
mother?
His wife always buy in a mall. A special shop is a special shop for what they call good.
It's like a health food store, right?
Exactly, healthy food. It's famous. Just you can find in a mall or some a small shop. And he bought, always he buy that, but never mention it. That time, because John with his wife, his husband was with her, and he said, "Oh, Firuz Bora." He bought couple of them, and 2 of them gave me as a present, and good tasty. I gave to my grandchildren too, and no sweet, good.
Bo, what's your favorite flavor of Firuz balls?
Oh, it's coconut. It was a coconut chips on inside.
Chiprok.
Yeah, and chocolate. I don't like too much chocolate, but the kids love it. Anyhow, that was everybody like. I told the pickleball is a Firuz ball, but they know me as a Baba. Nobody knows.
Baba, the unknown evidence is here. He says, Babu.
Oh, unknown. How you doing, Mama? Unknown. Babu! You got me, Babu.
Rainy Road says, I would like to meet you in real. Thanks. And a lot of gotta go off to work. I hope we'll see new stuff from Pedava Pesar, my favorites. Take care, Rainy Road. Have a good day for the rest of the work.
Yes, go. Take care. Nice to talk about. You are talking with us. Nice. Thank you for explaining everything.
Yeah, hopefully we can make you laugh sometime soon.
Yes.
Unknown Evidence was asking about Firuz balls. Unknown Evidence, if you check us on Instagram, so it's Billy Hoosh on Instagram, I posted a picture of Baba's balls.
Yeah.
No, I posted a picture of...
look like my balls. Everything, even the color, the shape, and the size even.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Is that so? Okay, let me get back to the chat. Unknown Evidence says, nice to see you again. I'm here practicing my bass guitar while enjoying Baba's stories. That's cool. You play
That's good, like my grandson.
Bass. He plays mainly acoustic guitar and electric guitar, but nothing's bass is the backbone of the song.
Yeah,
Bass is very
like-
important. So
like
very,
my
very
friend
nice.
Chef Victor always play bass.
The bass.
Yeah.
If I was playing instruments again, I'd probably want to play something acoustic like the drums. I like the drums as well as the bass. They give the song the beat,
Yeah,
the syncopation.
I play zamburak. I used to buy it 10 cents, and it's a ring, and then you put between
Ring,
the,
ring,
and you can make a song. That's the only thing I can play.
But now you have instruments built into your mouth, right? You have the
yeah,
tachtachok, right? The
yeah. That not only that, when I flute is.
Can you whistle now with the?
No.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
That's good.
That's even better.
Yeah,
that's
better.
even
Thank
better.
you. Thank you very much.
So let me read the next message here is unknown evidence says, or we can go the Persian way, daf santur zanburak.
Zamburak. Oh, yeah, that's Zamburak. You are right. And I got the daf. I play, but not,
Baba is a daf
not
punk.
professionally. Just I play like that.
Hello, Justice for Morgan. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Unknown evidence is saying Billy knows the keywords. I'm exactly practicing syncopation, grooves, and timing. Yes, long ago I used to be in music. When I was a kid, actually, elementary school, I played the violin and I played the trumpet. So I was in band and stuff like that.
I remember.
After that, I think in high school I made electronic music a little bit, and then I made hip hop music, rap music. So I was always into music, but not to that extent. I slowly changed those because like making videos and stuff is like making music essentially. It's all about timing and pacing and whatnot. So I got the same. I love all that stuff.
Yeah, that age you time and you love
I still am.
Now you are busy. Yeah.
No, I mean, but all that led to something.
Okay.
It all led to that. Bob and Billy, how are you? Will Smith punch Chris Rock. Did you see Chris Rock is impressed? We already talked. So at the beginning, we talked about we talked all about the
15,
Oscars and stuff like that. So, but yeah, no, we definitely know all about that stuff, and we've discussed it in full at the beginning.
Yes.
But yeah, that was the big happening. What else happened on the weekend besides that? I don't think much else happened. I'm not really following the news or anything. There's still a war in Ukraine. There's still
yeah, that's same thing. Everybody news.
Yeah, I don't
not
know.
Outside. We are in Canada. We can't go outside or discover anything. No.
What do you mean we can't go inside?
Means outside they go enjoying to the beach or to the anywhere, journey to Toronto to it's so cold. Jeez.
Yeah, no, and that was something else. That was the first topic we talked about. It was spring, but then it just got cold again. The last couple of days it's just been like storming, minus temperatures
and windy,
and
so
wind.
hot.
Yeah. So that's why we're trying to keep on keeping on despite the inclement, the bipolar weather, I guess, the terrible weather that's going on right now.
Changing,
so that's why it's a lot of stuff in the house, which is okay. We're used to it because of winter, right?
Yeah.
It's just been movies, video games. I've been exercising. We're all doing work. Everything's still thriving.
I'm
it's just
watching. Mine is okay because I love to watch movies. You don't believe it. I watch at least 7, 10, sometimes a weekend, 10 movies, big movie, all day and night. I watch.
Justice Morgan says Baba is holy. Yes, he's very holy. Baba's balls are holy.
Yes, that's holy. Yeah, especially for the woman.
Unknown evidence is saying it's funny because there was a recent incident in Iran where a newly elected mayor was slapped on stage in front of many people. Many people attribute it to the Oscars incident, to the one
I
in
didn't-
Tabriz.
I didn't know that. I heard something, but I didn't know that.
That's pretty funny.
I'll go,
That is pretty funny.
I'll go find it.
Justice for Morgan's asking, well, Bubba, what is your favorite movie? I think he was thinking about that. It's hard, but you don't have to say all-time favorite.
Thousand
Any movie.
movie,
What's a
yeah.
movie that's good, basically? That would probably a better question for him would be, what's a good movie to recommend?
Yeah, still all the West Side Story. That's good. I like that.
The original West Side Story.
Original
I haven't
West
seen the
Side.
remake.
In Persian, they make it with my friend playing in that movie, Latao Jigulua. It was a copy of that those days, about 50, 60 years ago. I think so.
My favorite movie would be it's a like I like Ghostbusters. I like Willy Wonka. I like Police Academy.
Oh, that's funny.
I like just those old movies I watched as a kid.
Funny movie, yeah.
Yeah, comedies. Old comedies are
comedy.
what I liked. Yeah, I would say the first Ghostbusters was one of my favorite movies as a kid. First Batman with Michael Keaton, I like that movie. All the movies from 1988 to 89 were my favorite
And I
movies.
saw that you, Michael Keaton, you the Beetlejuice. I like that.
Oh yeah,
song,
no,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice is one of my big
Yeah,
favorite movies.
I like that.
Justice for Morgan says the remake of West Side Story was good. And
I've
yeah,
not
comedies
seen
are
that,
good.
yeah.
I like comedies. Yeah, I like comedies. And then for like drama and stuff, I like watching HBO series like The Wire and Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire and those kind of shows. That's when I want my serious stuff. I don't want it to end.
What about that movie? Couple of nights you show me about.
Oh yeah, we recently watched the last movie Baba and I watched together
Yeah.
was we watched Jackass Forever.
Oh yeah.
We watched Jackass Forever because Jackass used a bit of inspiration for Pedava Pesa was, I would have to say, is not so much Jackass but skateboarding videos that were the precursor to that. Because I worked at a video rental store that had a skate shop and had a lot of those skateboarding videos where before YouTube, you were like, yeah, you just needed a camcorder and you can make a funny, stupid video of like shock comedy or something like that you don't get on TV. But we watched the new Jackass Forever where they're all old and stuff now and they're bringing in the new cast, like new people. And it was almost like a crossover of kind of like reminding me of how SNL is kind of off now because
Yeah.
the new generation, it doesn't really fix anything because that comedy and that whole shtick was of a different time. And now it's just watching it now, it made me feel kind of like this is really juvenile. Like I've grown up from that. And believe me, the shit we've been making is beyond juvenile. So like, I don't want to be a huge hypocrite, but it wasn't entertaining for me.
No.
And it felt like they couldn't do anything anymore besides showing full frontal nudity. That was it.
I feel sorry for them. Feel some kind of sorry, like they are poor people.
Well, yeah, they are.
Miserable people. You look like
They're whores, Baba. They're whores. If you're doing that stuff, you're like.
Okay. Because I don't feel so good. But some of them is real or no? Like
yeah, it's absolutely real. They're stuntmen. And they have like a medical crew. That one guy, the young guy, his name is Poopies.
That small midget.
No,
guy?
the guy who like had like blonde hair, the young guy.
Yeah.
Apparently, during Shark Week on the Discovery Channel, that guy got his hand bitten and his hand destroyed by a shark. So it's all completely real.
Yeah.
It's just like afterwards, if you watch on YouTube now interviews with the Jackass cast, besides not Steve-O or Bam or the other guys, they didn't make any money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't make any money with that stuff. Like each stunt on Jackass, they would give them like $100.
Oh, gee.
Yeah,
That's
they got
nothing.
because they were
That's
like
nothing.
they were jackasses. They didn't know how to negotiate. And like, how do you negotiate?
That's why
If
I'm
you don't have an
sorry for it.
agent or proper people to represent you in Hollywood with a production company, you're gonna get screwed.
That's why I
Even with like
feel-
little production companies around here, like you get screwed. So I feel bad. Like that's the real story. Is probably when Jackass is over, there's gonna be a real story about that.
Oh yeah, I feel sorry.
It's real. One of them, Steve-O, is pretty messed up. I don't think there's a single unbroken. Yeah, it is 100% real.
Yeah.
It's 100% real. But I found this one, it was just like they couldn't top it. So they were just showing like mutilation of their penises. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was a spoiler, but I don't think it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Justin from Morgan says, I think Pete Davidson is funny. I honestly haven't seen too much of Pete Davidson's stand-up nor his performances on SNL to be able to give a good judge. I think I've seen like one or two just clips of jokes of his like stand-up special, and I don't know. I haven't seen enough of that guy to post judgment. But boy, that guy looks like a walking corpse. He looks like a zombie. It looks like something is wrong with his liver because his eyes are super black and that guy's pale. So I hope that guy is doing okay. I hope he's fine. But yeah, he's just a stand-up comedian. Oh, what happened, Baba? You went off frame. You just started drinking.
No, I need my.
Unknown Evidence says all those cheap stunts have expensive consequences in the long term. They kind of sacrifice themselves. Yeah. And we saw with Bam has a terrible addiction problem, which is why he wasn't in Jackass Forever. And also that Ryan Dunn guy who him and his friend died in a drinking and driving accident. That was the other guy in Jackass. That at the very end, Bubba left before the credits.
Yeah.
There was like 15 minutes of credits of Jackass with all the outtakes, and then at the very end there was a tribute to Ryan Dunn. Justice for Morgan says he has Crohn's disease. Well, then that makes perfect sense. Okay. Well, good on him for despite his ailments, he's making a great career for himself. So that is excellent. That is very commendable. So yeah, good on him that. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seen much of his material I saw his movie though. I saw that movie. It was like called King of Staten Island or something like that. I watched the Pete Davidson movie, and that was okay. It had Bill Burr in it. It was a little too long, but it was pretty fine for like an indie movie. But yeah, that's all my opinion on Pete Davidson. Bo, what's your outlook for the rest of the week? It is Monday. It is a happy Houshmonday. So what are you going to do for the rest of this week? What are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to, I wanted to go, if Sizde Bedar, I wanted to go outside.
When is Sizde Bedar? Sizde means Wednesday?
Sizde means 13 of, if you call him
13.
13 of Nowruz, Persian. Last week, this week coming, maybe Saturday, Sunday, because if they get it Saturday or Sunday off day. We used to go always to Bedar in Niagara Falls.
I thought it was at Balls Falls.
No, Queenstown. We used to go. Whole family, all.
Queenston Park. The picnic, huh?
Yeah, picnic from Toronto. Everybody from Ontario, not Ontario, Toronto up to here, Hamilton. Everybody come to Queenstown, and I used to get the eggs and bring for everybody.
Oh, is that so? Yeah. The Unknown Evidence says, by the way, they recently started a new series in Iran called Band Bazi, where a panel of 4 experienced musicians call upon bands, at least 2 people with 1 person singing to compete. That's pretty cool, like a battle of the bands. I also heard, doesn't Iran have a version of... It's so Amazon Japan started it with a show called Documental, where it's a bunch of comedians and they have to make each other laugh. And then if you make someone laugh, you're eliminated from the room. It's like Survivor, but you have to make each other laugh. Canada has its own version. I think every country has its own version, and Iran made their own version too. So I wonder if that's good. But that's cool that there's that battle of the bands. Iran.
We used to play in school. always somebody in class, somebody say something, and they punish us when we laugh. They give them torture us.
Justice for Morgan says, oh, wait. Before that is the unknown evidence says it's actually much better than a talent show because they are heavily judged in terms of technical ability. I'm amazed by how many creative bands are there in Iran. Too bad they're limited, their limit, and they censor them. But yeah, it's still cool that they give them something, and then everyone outside can see. But that's pretty cool. I'm sure there's a lot of what I think in art is, and this is my opinion, especially it could apply to making Pedava Pisar, is that the more constrictions that an artist has, the more creativity comes from those constrictions. So if you're limited to a certain set of things, possibilities that you can do, for instance, if you have like a broken computer and some like crappy instruments, and then you're forced to make a good song, that's where the creativity comes to do.
Exactly.
Opposed to if you're just someone who has unlimited resources and has this huge studio of stuff, you don't know where to start, and then you have to find people that are under constrictions or able to still be creative and bring them in to make a product for you, cultural product.
Exactly.
So that's why I think that's kind of cool. You see more ingenuity when they're limited in that sense.
Sure,
but that's cool. Unknown evidence. I wouldn't mind checking that out if I can figure it out. Justice for Morgan says, "Happy Nowruz." Yeah, that's I saw photos of the food with Sarah took. Looked so good. Yeah, that was a food. Those are plates Sarah made. We made we had a lot of fish.
Yeah, I made lots of food. Still, I eat today two things. What they call pizza, like a pizza. Orme sabzi pizza.
That sounds pretty good.
I made a pizza before that, and now I took the mama make orme sabzi delicious. I put on the topic of pizza and had it good. I made yesterday best this thing. Houshmonday. Lots of this thing, and now it's better than yesterday or day before you had it. You told me it's watery because I reduced the water by boiling again, and
you got to reduce, reuse, and then you got to recycle.
Exactly.
I never tried Persian food before. How would you describe Persian food, Baba?
Persian food is. It's just not everybody like it. You got to used to, or you born Persian or
nah, man. Everyone, if food's food. I wouldn't say that
because it's test first. You are not used to. You think something strange first.
I think that's with anyone that is not used to trying something outside their comfort zones.
Yeah,
it's like someone trying sushi for the first time, but not really, because Persian food is just rice and stew and meat. It's not like the staple, stereotypical.
Kebab,
yeah, it's just meat. It's just ground meat on a skewer. It's nothing. It's not like sushi. It's not raw fish. Or it's nothing weird.
It's the only thing is not weird but good is that fesenjoon or.
Justice Morgan asked, "Is it like Greek food?"
Yeah.
I would say
right,
that's a fair assumption.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's same, almost same. Yeah, you're right.
What's it? Justin Morgan asked, "Isn't the lead singer from Queen from Iran?" No, he's Zanzibar.
Zanzibar, they call him now.
He's Parsi.
He's Persian. Our roots is Zoroastrian, means Persian. Before that, they call Iran Persia. About 100 years back, they changed it to Iran because Iran means Aryan land, or Iran means land of land of good, land of original, land of...
If it's one of...
nobility, I remember. Land of noble people, like Irish is... See, Irish, I means land. Irish is all same alphabet, same word. We are some connection with Irish people. Believe me.
Everyone's welcome to fact check all that stuff.
Yeah.
Unknown evidence says that Persian show, that Iranian show that's with the comedians, is called Joker. Cool. Unknown evidence has an explanation for Iranian food. He says that it's pretty diverse. The most common dishes are rice-based with a stew on a grilled side, but it goes beyond that. There are many components that can be grilled, fried, baked, etc., even soups.
Yeah. You're right.
Justice for Morgan says, what's your favorite Persian dish? Is there a Persian restaurant in Aspen I want to try? That's going to be something that Google will know for you about restaurants in your local area. But I think typically when you go to a Persian restaurant, it's usually kebab with rice and like a broiled tomato with the rice. Maybe horma sabzi would be. I think if you just go to a restaurant, and I mean, if you eat meat, get a plate of rice that comes with various skewers of meat and chicken. That would be like a starting point.
Yeah, that's.
Then you could try some stews like horma sabzi and stuff, but it would be more of like a Persian market where it would be for to go, that you would have access to many different stuff. Restaurants usually just have like kebab and stuff like that, right?
Yes. In Hamilton, I find out it's good restaurant. They call him what they call Rayhan.
Oh.
Rayhan in English means...
it's a type of herb, right?
Yeah, I remember that, Rayhan.
I have a piece of paper somewhere that I have all the all the staple Persian herbs but I don't. It's somewhere. I don't. I have to put it in my phone next time.
Rayhan like mint.
Is it
like
basil?
Basil, exactly. Good.
Well, Baba, you're starting to dip in energy, I'm noticing.
What?
Your energy's starting to dip.
Oh, no. You know what? When I exercise and when I walk or active, I feel better because now I'm 4 hours, I ride it there with bicycle to YMCA and then play a couple of games and all win with the ladies, but ladies my side, I got to play harder to win because they cannot play. Not all these, all new. I teach them. I teach them, but make me angry because I got to win. If I win, I can play again with the new one. If I lose, couple of times they make me to lose, and I stop to play, and they are in line, and they got to come play. I got to wait. Too many people play. And
so it's really busy, and you need to. Is it stressful?
No, I see. Yes. Like not joyful because I wanted a stress house. I give them shit and buy you play. They don't move. They don't play that. I got to play harder, much harder. I play for them too. That's why make me know I sit comfortable here. First, as I feel tired.
I'm tired. I like Glenn. God bless Glenn's soul. I'm tired. I'm tired. Well,
not tired.
There's 10 minutes left, but if anytime you want to go, it's okay. Maybe a little bit more, and then because my ass is starting to hurt too.
Yeah,
so
especially my ass. I'm old ass.
We need pillows next time for these folding chairs. These chairs, pretty much, they're like 45 minutes, and then your ass starts going numb.
Yeah, that's the reason.
So that's the point. Unknown Evidence is saying Fess St. June, is recommending Fess St. June. Baba, that was what Baba was talking about. Baba made an awesome Fess St. June using like hearty mushrooms, and it was delicious. That's my favorite too, is Fess St. June. It's a stew, condensed pomegranate sauce or something with walnuts. Yeah, it's the good stuff.
Walnut and pomegranate juice and not syrup. And what's that? And mushroom, they don't put in mushroom. It's my signature. I made it. And so beautiful, so good. And lots of meat. Lamb meat. I tell you, lamb meat.
Was it lamb meat? I never even noticed it as lamb meat.
Lamb meat is good.
Well, Baba, everyone in the chat is, they're all dipping. They're saying Justice for Morgan has to go pick up her mother. So take it easy, Justice for Morgan. Thank you for joining us once again. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Happy Houshmonday.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Happy Houshmonday.
And all the best for you and your family and dear one, loved one. And bless you.
Unknown Evidence is saying the same. Unknown Evidence is going to catch us later next week.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Unknown Evidence, for stopping by. I hope you're having fun practicing the bass guitar. Baba?
Well, I say thank you. Thank you, everybody. As usual, you are beautiful, and I love you all. And I am going to have some drink now to relax and think about future, and every day of you is be like heaven, if there is a heaven. You make a heaven on earth for yourself. Goodbye, son.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you.
Happy Houshmonday, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining us. Take care, and
Good night.
try to talk things out. Don't slap each other, okay? It's important. Take it easy, guys. Happy Houshmonday.